Well, we've heard this saying time and time again from our parents, and now we find ourselves saying it. Safety first. Road safety coming in many shapes and forms, from looking both ways before crossing the street to obeying traffic signs, especially as the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally rolls in, meaning hundreds of thousands of more people hitting the pavement and getting into accidents. News Center 1's Jessica Nappy has a closer look at head protection laws in South Dakota as the rally nears its end. Jessica, what can you tell us?
Well, Anya, I can tell you this, 10 fatalities to report since July 28th. That was just about the beginning of the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally when bikers started rolling in down Main Street where we are right now and new this morning. 114 injury-related accidents to report. That's up from just a few days ago when it was just at 86. Now, these accidents, the motorcyclists were not wearing helmets. I repeat, they were not wearing helmets in most of the cases. A closer look at helmet laws across the nation and right here in South Dakota on the heels of this recent spike in accidents in conjunction with the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Watch carefully. How many motorcyclists do you see sans a helmet before one wearing a helmet rides by? That was 2 right there. Now that makes 3, and bear with me until we get to the next one. Now 4, and finally the 5th motorcyclist I caught on tape wearing head protection.
They don't have the protection mechanisms in place that cars do. They don't have seatbelts, airbags, or anything like that.
According to the Bureau of Transportation, motorcycle sales have steadily increased over the past 10 years, and correlating with that statistic, an increase in helmet laws across the nation. What's the law in Minnesota on it?
No helmets. Under 18 only.
The law is the same for us here in South Dakota. It's what's called a partial law, our state being one of 28 states enforcing motorcyclists under the age of 18 to wear a helmet. But over 18, the road is paved with freedom.
South Dakota is one of the only states in the United States that doesn't have a helmet law. So we really encourage people to wear motorcycle helmets, but we have nothing in place to force them to do that.
That's exactly why some don't.
Do you guys wear helmets on your bikes by any chance?
No.
And why is that?
A freedom. It's a freedom we have yet, and it's going to be gone someday.
They should wear a helmet.
You should wear a helmet, but you don't.
But we don't.
We just strongly recommend that everyone wear a helmet when they're on a motorcycle or on a bicycle, because those do make a huge difference when you get to racing.
Other motorcyclists mirroring White's sentiments, especially those who have experienced the dangers associated with not wearing a helmet firsthand.
About 15, 20 years ago, a lady ran me off the road and I hit the ground. If I wasn't wearing a helmet, I wouldn't be here.
I'm an ex-police officer, and I had to guard a prisoner in shock trauma, and I would say 80% of the people in there had brain injuries from not wearing a helmet. So yeah, very important.
I think it's very important to wear a helmet. You can be the best driver, but somebody else out there might not be, and there's no way to prevent that.
While no change to South Dakota law is in the works, some make head protection work at the rally, wearing safety in style. Carey Hart making his mark at Rally Point Park, a brand new park that is right next to Main Street in Sturgis. Now, he was the Grand Marshal at the 75th Motorcycle Rally, of course, and he has a multi-year partnership with Bell Helmets. He's a huge advocate of wearing helmets when you are on a bike. But the only states that have no laws in regards to head protection are Iowa, Illinois, and New Hampshire. But how about that helmet with the little ponytail on it? I think if I were a motorcyclist, that is the helmet that I would rock.